Hello everyone, this is Dr. Sadia and I'm a aesthetic physician. And today I'm going to introduce my very honorable guest, Dr. Ahmed Al-Khatani. Dr. Ahmed Al-Khatani is an assistant professor at College of Medicine and Health Science in UAE University. He's also accredited with numerous scientific publications, patent, and a long-standing member of American Aesthetic Associations of Immunologists. Dr. Ahmed is an author of book Real World Skin Solution, the science of modern skincare that has been translated into many languages, and the president and founder of AQ Skin Solution, one of the world's leading medicine aesthetic companies in the world. So today I got a very good news that your article published in Entrepreneur Mirror magazine. Congratulations, doctor.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sadia, for welcoming me and for having me here on your program. I'm happy to be here. And yes, this morning the article came out, so I heard about it. I'm happy to, a lot of people enjoyed it. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ahmed. Today it's very extensively, used product, Exosome. I'm going to discuss and want to talk about it because I have seen the clinics, they are using Exosome and the doctors are recommending their patients as a product for their skincare. I would like your opinion about it. Would you like to discuss and give the brief description to the world and to the doctors especially to improve their knowledge about it?
Yes, so exosomes, we've known them for a long time. Exosomes are extracellular vesicles. So basically they are like cargo of some sort. They are, for the longest time, been known as the way the cell get rid of their waste. So the word exo in Latin is out, and zome is cellular origin. So for a long time, and we know, and still, we know that exome is the way the cell get rid of their waste. Cells, just like us, we have waste and they get rid of it. And so that in certain rare occasions, this exosome can carry some material that the neighboring cell can benefit from. But this is not a typical or the most common role of exosomes. So, but recently the exome came to the spotlight, and a lot of people are talking about them. A lot of people are recommend them for a lot of treatments, which is, to me, it's very alarming and really sad.
Okay, another question is that as being a doctor, I have one question. Why doctors are not looking at the dark side of the exosome, even though they are aware of?
Yes, so I think the doctors are not informed. So, I meet a lot of doctors, I go to a lot of conferences around the world, and I think per year I scored over 24 conference. And when I ask about them, or even last year, Professor Dr. Ray Predari asked me to give a lecture on exome by Derma, and I did explain the exome process, and a lot of people don't even know what exomes are, and they're driven by the media and marketing.
Exactly.
More alarming is driven by what the patient requests. So the patient would come to them and say, hey, I saw exosome in social media and I would like to get exosome treatment. And the doctor would be happy to oblige their request without informing them about the danger of exosomes and all these things. So it's really sad to see some marketing is taking over medicine, and the physicians are not being careful, are not being thorough about the exosome. So they're just talking about with very less knowledge. There's no safety record of exosome, so we don't know how they act. I know a lot of doctors in the UAE have came out on social media warning people about exosome, say, please, we'll be seeing a lot of complications. Please stop doing this. If anybody can help us to know how to treat them. But their voice is very small compared to the mega marketing company that are involved in social media and influencing the doctors, to use exosome because they're influenced by marketing and the demand from the market without looking at the science. And even to go to the next step, the companies are publishing fake data, questionable data in very questionable journals, and use them as a tool to enter the doctor's office. So the doctor will say, there's publication, that support their claim. Then when you ask them about the publications, they wouldn't know what these publications are or where they came from. And a lot, I was giving an example 2 days ago at the conference when we met, and I said, do you know the authors of these papers? And
So what's the major side effects and what's the major, pitfall of using exosomes that we are applying this product on the patient and we are telling them it's for the rejuvenation of the skin and for the hair and it's working fast.
Yes, so first of all, this product do not contain exosomes. So this been, three labs in the US have collected a lot of exosome products in the market. They screen them for exosome. And the exosome have markers, the CD81, the CD63, and CD9. And they look at all three markers in this product, and none of them came out with none of these markers. So they don't contain exosomes. They contain the product that we usually use, vitamin C, retinol, synthetic growth factors, and peptide, which we've been using for the last 20 years. But by the fact that they label exosome on them, now they can charge higher. So basically, the normal ingredients, as you know,
Yeah.
cost around $5. So putting exosome on them, now you can charge them $200.
$200.
And then use it as a marketing and the new things. So there's no exosome. But if you look at the exosome in general, so exosome are, there's a lot of publication associated exosome with cancer. So the
Exactly.
for example, is promoted by exosomes.
Especially those who are having they're precancerous. They are having, we don't know about it, we don't do any markers, and we start doing it. It can be the hazard for their health too.
Absolutely. So again, the FDA in 2019 came out and banned the exosomes. The CDC, which is the police of medicine in America, also banned exosome stem cell use products. So, and the Europeans also banned it. So a lot of companies start making claiming plant exosomes. And the plant exosomes have nothing to do with humans. We are different species. But just to get over the regulatories. And there's some companies right now coming to the UAE because the exosome have very bad negative and regulatory-wise because it's banned everywhere. So they're coming, giving them new name. They call them like biosomes or homosomes and plantosome. And they just keep make up names.
Lots of somes.
A lot of somes, exactly. And then, with a nice dinner and a good support to the doctors are using on patients. And it's becoming quite dangerous. And we've been speaking, as you know, about it in conferences. A lot of these conferences are giving the platform to the doctors, the specialists on this, to speak and warn the doctors about them. But the marketing machine and the companies, are way stronger than the voice of the doctors or reasonable doctors. So, I think right now we're losing the battle. Really.
Yeah, and that's what I don't want. I want we to win the battle.
And that's I think what you're doing right now, hosting me and bringing light to this topic, it's really the role of a physician. And you're doing your role by educating people, your patient, your colleagues. So I really commend you for that. And this is one reason I'm here because, I'm really stressed for time, but I said, anything to
Thank you
educate
so much.
people and to make sure the patient are safe is important.
Because when patient come to me also, if you are not recommending them exosome, they treat you like that you have not that much knowledge what is going on in this now in the advancement of field of aesthetic. But I want to bring them into the knowledge that not every advanced thing is in the market is favorable for your skin. Something is just invented. And you have to first go into the detail and research, especially being a doctor. We should not play with the skin of people, and we should be very honest with them. That's what I believe in.
That's what all doctors should believe. This is what all physicians should believe. We have to follow medicine, we practice medicine based on science, not based on demand,
Not based on.
influencers. I'm sure you're aware that recently in the US, I was just like 2 weeks ago, and we are in a meeting, and one doctor came out and said basically, we're losing the battle against the companies because now we're rejecting salmon sperms on people's faces because an influencer, a celebrity started using it. Therefore, they set the trend. And no longer the doctors are in control. And this is very alarming because we cannot blame the patient. The patient are emotional. The patient are not scientists. The patient are not doctors. They get influenced easy. And it's our job to make sure this influence is not jeopardizing their safety. That's the job of the doctor, to make sure people are safe. And now we're losing this battle. I think, and we need more education. And people like you are coming to the forefront and speaking, putting themselves in front canon, if you like, is important. And, and I really commend you for taking this step. So,
And I know after this podcast and listening to this, many exosome, the provider will be angry, and that's gonna affect their business. But to be very honest, we are not here to earn money only. We need to go for the safety of the patients. Although the exosomes, when you charge from the patient, is more costly as compared to the other treatments. That's why people are also, as per revenue making, they are thinking too much about it. So what is the alternative, product or procedures would you recommend that people want to replace it with the exosome?
so the exosome claim that they are the new regenerative medicine. So they are, they contain growth factor, they contain DNA, RNA, and all these things. And it doesn't matter if they don't. And even if they do, they're missing the target. Because as you know, the exosome enter the cell through pinocytosis or phagocytosis, which is the end destination in the cytoplasm, where the growth factors reside, receptor reside outside the cytoplasm in the cell membrane. So even if they do control growth factors, they won't do anything. So really a lack of knowledge in the basic sciences, that causing all these problems. So there are alternatives, of course. There are growth factors. We've been using them for the last 20 years with a great safety record, with a great publication, and great. I mean, I know people who are using exosome right now, and they are big users of growth factors. And some asked, I said, what happened? Like, I get great results. I said, so why did you stop? Because there's new things, but you get the results. Like, as one of the doctors said, clearly to me, it's like, doctor, exosome work with combinations. They don't work alone. So I combine them. But I said, then what about the cost of the patient? Like, well, literally she went like this with her shoulder, like she had no answer. So there are alternative growth factors are being approved by the FDA, cleared by the FDA. We say not approved, but cleared by the FDA, cleared by the CE. They're globally available. They're very affordable, extremely effective, extremely safe, and it's being used on a daily basis. I can tell you this because I invented the technology. I've seen it. The other companies also provide it, not just me or AQ. But the results are consistent. The results are safe. I've been doing this for the last 14 years, and our safety record is impeccable globally. I mean, we're talking about over 70 countries worldwide. So, why look if something works? Why look for something? But again, the hype and the social media. So there are alternatives. So I recommend people to learn more. As you know, we do a lot of training. You're one of them. You learn the training.
Yes.
It's wonderful, and the patient are.
Yes, I was the one who was taking training that time, and I was impressed by since that day when I took his workshop, I stopped recommending patients to, take exosomes. But I saw my friends, my colleagues, they keep on recommending and writing for them, and they not gonna listen to me. So that's I especially asked Dr. AQ to come and give the expert opinion about those things which is not good for the health of the patient, and when we should listen to the person who is really recognized for his work, and that
And
is.
your patients are very happy. I mean, I see a lot. I hear about this at the time through social media, and they send us, you're getting great results. You're amazing.
Alhamdulillah.
And so we hopefully we can bring more education and more knowledge
Inshallah.
to the patient. And as you know, we do a lot of training. We always continue to do training and workshops and education, not just by me, by others. So hopefully we can go back to science.
Yeah. And thank you so much, Dr. Ahmed, for giving precious time out of your life. And this is really, really, I'm so honored for you to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the invitation. Thank you so much for making arrangements. And I look forward to more
Inshallah.
sessions like this. We educate people more and more. I think that's a good thing. And let's make this episode one.
Inshallah. And last message from Dr. AQ about the exosome is go with the growth factor.
Yes, growth factors are being proven, and exosomes have no certificate, are not allowed. And I think there has been huge amount of movement through the government side right now.
Yeah.
Ban exosome or question exosomes. And so, I hope these things are put to rest.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ahmed. Thank you so much, everyone. Please watch this video and understand what we actually intend to give you, the message about the exosome, and what is good and what is not good for you.